Good afternoon, grade 3. This time we will have our mathematics 3. We are going to continue our lesson in fraction. Alright, I want you to open your mathematics student book. Open it on page 102. 102. Alright, this time we are going to convert a fraction or converting fractions to the same denominator. Again, let me have a quick review about the vocabulary of a fraction. When we say denominator, this is the number, okay? The number under the bar, okay? The first number on top is what we call numerator. So this one here is our numerator separated by a line or a bar. And under is number 2, which is our denominator. Okay, here. When we want to compare, add, or subtract fractions, we have to ensure they have the same denominator. Okay, I want you to highlight the same denominator and write the Thai translation. Okay, as you can see on this illustration, we have a bar. Okay, and this bar is divided by 2. We have the green part and the white part. Here, let us look at 1/2 of a strip of a paper. So 1 here represents the green part or the colored part. And 2, which is our denominator, represent the 2 parts of the strip, one with the green and one with the white part. And 1/3 of a strip of paper. So we have 2 illustration over here. We have here 1 strip and it divided by 3. So we have the blue part and 2 parts of it are white. We will notice 2 strips of paper are shaded differently. So we have here, as you can see, they are not the same. They are not the same in division. So we have 2 here, 2 parts, we have 3 parts. Okay, let us now divide the 1/2 shaded strip of paper into 3 parts. So this 2 shaded, 2 parts here, we are going to divide it by 3. So how we are going to do it? Okay, here. So the green part here, teacher Shari divided by 3. So we have 1, 2, 3 parts of the green, 1, 2, 3 parts of the white area. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have now 6 equal parts. We can say 3/6 of the strip of paper is shaded, meaning to say 3 parts are green, 6 are all parts of the strips. Numerator 3, denominator 6. Similarly, let us now divide the 1/3 shaded strip of paper into 2 parts. So we have here blue and 2 white area or 2 white parts. So here the blue part, we are going to divide it by 2. The white part over here divided by 2. And another white part divided by 2. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts, which is the same with our first example. We can say 2/6 of the strip of paper is shaded. So 2 parts of here are shaded by blue, so that's our numerator. And 6 is our denominator, represents the divided parts of the strip. We can look at 3/6 and 2/6. We can see each strip is divided into 6 equal parts. When they have the same total parts, we can say 3 6 and 2 6 have the same denominator. Okay, so their denominator now is the same. They have the denominator of 6. Okay, look at your example. Write the following fraction in the same denominator. So we have here two different fractions. First fraction is 1/3. Second fraction is 1/2. Now here, we need to find the same denominator for 1/3 and 1/2. How we are going to do it? Okay, first, the denominator of the first fraction is 3, right? Grade 3, because we have 1/3. The denominator of the second fraction is 2. To find the common denominator, we multiply the two denominators. So we are going to multiply 3 times 2. 3 for the 1/3 and 2 for the 1/2. So 3 times 2 is equal to 6. To convert each fraction to a fraction with a common denominator, we must, first one, multiply both the numerator and the denominator of the first fraction with the denominator of the second fraction. So this time, you just need to swap, okay, sa lapgan. Now, multiply both the numerator and the denominator of the second fraction with the denominator of the first fraction. Okay, for example, look at here, grade 3. The first fraction, we have 1/3. Okay, our denominator is 3. Second fraction, 1/2. The denominator is 2. All you have to do is just to divide or multiply both numerator and denominator of the first one. So here we use 2 and 2. So we have 2 halves. We use it because the denominator of the second one is 2. So we have 1/3, or 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So we have the answer of 2, 6. Okay, now we use 3 over 3 because the denominator of the first fraction is 3. Did you get it? Okay, therefore we have 3, 1 times 3 is equal to 3. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. As you can see, grade 3, they have now the same denominator of 6. So we have here 2 6 and 3 6. So they have the same denominator. As we can see, the common denominator there is 6. Alright, good job. Now, this time, another example, we are going to swap. Okay, as you can see, second, let me swap the laser pointer. First fraction, we have here 1 times 3 and 7 times 3 is equal to 3 over 21. Now, here on the second fraction, we have 1 times 7. 3 times 7 is equal to 7 over 21. How we are going to get it? Here, as you can see, we use 3 over 3. Why? Why did we use 3 over 3? Or why did we multiply 1/7 by 3? Because the denominator of the second fraction is 3. Okay, that's why we use 3. Did you get it? While the denominator of the first fraction is 7. That's why we multiply this one, the second fraction, by 7. So There you go. We come up with the same denominator of 21. Okay, that's very important. Now, this time we have letter A. We have 1/2 and 1/5. How we are going to do it? Okay, we have here the denominator of 2 and denominator of 5. Okay, let's answer first the first fraction. This time, we need to multiply this one by the denominator of the second fraction, which is 5. So we have here 1 times 5 and 2 times 5. So our answer for this is we have 5 over 10, right? Okay, this second fraction, we need to multiply this by 2 because the first fraction's denominator is 2. So we have here 2. Let's try if we can get the same denominator. 1 times 2 is 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Get it? So therefore, we came up with the same denominator of 10. How about letter B? We have here 2/3 and 1/2. Okay, identify the denominator first. The denominator of the second fraction is 2. So here we need to use 2 over 2, right? Okay, 2 times 2 is equal to 4. 3 times 2 is equal to 6. It is important that our second fraction will came up as 6 as denominator. Okay, so need to identify the first fraction's denominator is 3. So we need to multiply this by 3. Okay, there you go. So 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, as you can see, we have the same denominator of 6. Alright, did you get it? All you have to do is just to swap, multiply the denominator of the second fraction to the first fraction, and multiply the denominator of the first fraction to the second fraction to come up with the same denominator. Okay, for your homework, I would like you to get your mathematics workbook, open it on page 84. Converting fractions to the same denominator. Write the date, and then for each question, write each pair of fractions in the same denominator. So I would like you to write down, okay, write down the complete solution. For example, here, letter A. First fraction is 1/5. Second fraction is 1/3. So how you are going to write down your answer? You are going to copy first 1/5. Okay. Copy first the fraction. All you have to do is multiply it by 3 over 3. Okay. And then came up with the same denominator. It should be 1 times 3 is 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, just like that. All right. So here on the second one, again, copy the fraction 1/3 times the denominator of the first fraction 5. Okay, there you go. I have a difficult time using this. Okay, is equal to 1 times 5 is 5. Okay, and 3 times 5 is equal to 15. Okay, therefore we came up with the same denominator, 315 and 515. Okay, therefore our answer is correct. I would like you to answer letter B, C, D. Okay, take a photo, add that active book workbook activity in your album in the line group. Okay, that would be all for this afternoon, grade 3. See you in our next class. Bye.